Hey guys, and welcome to the first look of Oxygendavid's brand new map, Oakfield. I know a lot of people have anticipated this map, myself included, so when you first load in, you're sat in this one spot, and I need to turn down the slow walk thing, there we go. And here's the fully modelled interior. So, we've got Frontier Designs, Oxygendavid. Let's get the light switch on, just like that, there's the light. And of course, we got a nice Christmas tree. I had a chuckle to myself when I first saw this when I loaded into the map. He didn't put this in until recently, actually. Nice 1.5 with the sound effects. Maybe able to hear him crackling away. Main farmyard, you will get to that in a minute. Back room here. Go up to the stairs again, all fully modelled this time around. Up in here, I believe both that light switch does up here as well. This door, I don't think... Oh yeah, this door does open and leads into the bathroom. Which, we won't go over it, but there's a golden nugget. Real cool. Really cool. And it's funny how Giants have done it in their latest map as well. So running downstairs and out the front door, as many of you will go. Is that a microwave? Radio or microwave? I don't know. We are greeted with the beautiful Oakfield Farm. Take a walk out of here, opening gate. We'll shut that, of course, and you can see the interior of the house through that. Obviously, the windows. Oakfield Farm. And here we are. We'll open the gate fully, because we'll be driving out of it in a minute. So we'll go over some of the features and vehicles and stuff like that. I want to say, first off, huge thank you to Oxygendavid for allowing me access and allow me to test the map. The testers have done an absolutely phenomenal job with some of the stuff they have picked up. I've learnt a lot. It's just sitting back and watching them work. So here we have one of the buildings with doors, rolling doors basically. Absolutely awesome. Now, majority of these buildings, I think Oxygendavid has done this from scratch. The cow yard is, I'll show you that. I believe those buildings, if memory serves correctly, were done by Farm. Lights in there, yard lights. So we'll put them on so you guys can see them. And over here, the interior lights. So manual interior lights like this. Now this switch here does all of the yard lights. So here is your grain point for this farm. I believe it's separate. You got your seed and fertilizer. No, this is just your seed. I think stuff may vary. So for the time being, the tractors you start off with is the 8727. You may be thinking that's a big tractor. Yeah. Yeah. Did I mention this was a realistic map? Pretty much to scale. For me personally, this map's not very far away from where I live. Only 38 minutes away. So, pretty close. The 7347 Massey Ferguson combine. So the workshop area, more storage, weight, plough, and the cow yard. We'll get to that eventually. The header, okay, and the working light. I believe this is a bale sale point. Not sure. Do we have the collisions on these? No, perfect. Coming over here, slurry pit. That's also been moved from where it was initially. We'll come around this side of the yard. Some more scenery and stuff. We'll go down here. Another one of those buildings. And the rolling doors. If you're wondering, does this door work? Yes, yes it does. I really like these buildings. I think a lot of people will end up using those. Grain silos. Fuel tank. This is where your seed and fertilizer is, 100%. For your solid fertilizer, I believe your seed. I'm not sure if the seed is over there still. Some more little barns. Manure pit. Oh no, not manure pit. Jeez. Silage pit. Also something to bear in mind where there's water. We've got this real shiny texture. Really, really cool. I like the look of that. I've not seen that on a map before. Another unique looking building. 2 roller doors on that. Why is that roller door not working? Oh, maybe we can't go in that one. Jeez, I thought we could. Okay, maybe it doesn't. Those work. I wonder if he knows about that. Dave, your door may be broken. I know he wants to see this video before it's released. In here we have the horse... what is this? It's 9 meter cedar. I forget what model it is. You guys will know. It's just so obviously a stocking game one. And the Thent 760. 16, sorry. Highly recommend that cedar for this map. You wouldn't actually be too far off for using one of the big articulated tractors, to be quite honest with you. Again, as I go around, look at the landscape. So you have a good placeable area. Crucial part of any map nowadays is a good sized placeable area. And it looks pretty darn good. It's plain, it doesn't need to be all fancy. So there's somewhere for us to make it as we will. Another barn. This leads on to a track going around by the church, I believe. We'll go down this at some point in the video. Some stuff I will probably miss. Maybe intentional, maybe not intentional. And it'll be for you guys to find. Now, as we're walking back through the yard, you guys can take in the sights and the sounds and all that stuff as I talk. We'll come up to the release date. When is the release date? There is no date specific yet. But I believe it's going to be this month, around Christmas time. Obviously coming up pretty darn soon because of Giants and their holidays. So the cow yard, we have round baler, agri-line and trailer. And this building here was built by Farm. And it's pretty darn cool. Is it this one? No, it's not this one. This one was Oxygendavid. I'm thinking of this one here. This one here was built by Farm. We have a proper milk compiler at long last. Really cool. So we can go down there. I think we can get down in here. Yeah. Pretty cool. He's done an amazing job. Fair play to him. And like I say, all the testers have done a fantastic job. I couldn't name all of them off by name by any means. A lot of them I've never really talked to up until this point. But they have done an absolute amazing job. So we've got the main arable yard and the dairy right next to each other. Some people will like that, some people won't. Can we open this gate? No, I don't think we can. That's enough for you to kind of squeeze in there. Like I say, slurry pit there. Another building. Coming around the back here, we've got manure. I believe this has got manure where you need to scoop it out. I think this is manure. It's got to be. Maybe actually another silage bunk. Yeah, looks like another silage bunk. So I'm not sure where the manure goes. I think we can just put it anywhere. So that is the dairy. Now again, we'll open up the map. It's a real area. These fields aren't small by any means. They're good size. It's a 1-to-1 map. And will take you a while to do anything on. It does have seasons, or will be seasons compatible, and I believe it is right now 100% seasons compatible. So if for any of you guys that like using seasons, like I do from time to time, although I've not used it for a while, it is completely seasons ready. So we'll go for a drive. So we'll take a right turn out of here and we'll go down the main road. Now something to note is the traffic. Now the traffic is something that's a big time work in progress on Oxygendavid. He has found some different models for traffic. And I think he may have added some in himself. I'm not 100% sure what the whole situation is there. Whether it's going to be 100% in the map or not. I have been told as well there's possibility of some new crops being added in. Sort of oats and stuff like that. Possibly rye. So as I say, these are big fields. These are monstrous. So what we'll do is we'll go to the end of this road and go visit the top left of the map and have a quick spin around. So there's one of the pieces of traffic. Some stuff he's reskinned, like I say, he's working his way around it right now. This is your wood sell point, right there. Now I've got to bear in mind, I can't go speeding past stuff because I've had this map for a while now. I have been itching to do videos on it, but... Does that say Ford? I don't think there's any rivers or anything on this map. No gate, okay. Cirencester, what's that, Cheltenham? Yeah, Cheltenham. And what have we got there? Gobley. Did I say that right? Gobley? I don't know. One of those days. So any of my regular subscribers, yes I am in Canada. Arrived safe and well. Thank you for everyone's have a safe flight messages. Well, this is a new one. I've not seen this one yet. Nice. So some of this traffic does have issues. I was pointing out to Oxygendavid while driving by. He was worried about the FPS being a little funky. I will say, I don't know how the guy's done it, but the FPS on this map is rock solid, 60 for me. For comparison on the West Coast, I struggle to get 60 at times around the main yard. Style there for a public footpath, really cool. So if anyone wants to Google this town right here, right now, pause the video, go check it out. Go to maps, zoom out, and look right here on the map. You'll recognize it. It took me 5 seconds to realize where I was on the map, and see how accurate it is for yourself. I highly recommend you guys doing it, because it's pretty scary how well mappers do this. Again, all real signage here in Gloucestershire, Stowe, Cheltenham. Been to Cheltenham quite a few times. It's like I say, this area is 30 minutes away from me. It's pretty darn close. A nice roundabout here. I don't know if Dave's planning on putting something in the middle. I'm kind of hoping he doesn't, mainly because I've got plans for myself. Burlip, Gloucestershire. Very nice. 50 mile an hour speed zone. Another Gloucestershire sign there. The pub. What's the name of this? Seven Springs, I believe. Yeah, Seven Springs. Of course, we'll just stop here. Over here we do have the Frontier Designs. Limited time offer only in the map. Umbrellas. And of course, Dave's Tasty Burgers. May have to get swapped out, eh, Dave? I know I get a kick from that. Of course, it's got his logo there. May have to get swapped out. And over here we've got the store. A pretty big store area. You can definitely buy a few machines at a time. We got a class combine. I wouldn't mind betting that will be removed for the consoles. Yes, this will be coming to consoles in the new year. Keep your hair on, console players. You will get this map in the new year. But this will probably be removed for the console version. New Holland will be fine because it's in the game. Nice building actually, I kind of like this. We'll leave the truck running over there. So if we come over here, we have the biogas area. Oh, this is new. You can buy seed and fertilizer from over here. That's pretty cool, I like that. A sell point? What sell point is that? I'm not sure. We'll have a look. Some of you may be asking, is that fuel? I don't know. Is it sugarcane compatible? The answer to that is I don't think it is yet. Will he be? Possibly, just due to the amount of people that will probably ask for it. So you got the weighbridge here. Your standard tipping point for the silage. Your digesters. Over here, so pretty much your run-of-the-mill stuff. Stock silage clamps here. Excuse any background noise you hear, like a Harley Davidson going by. It's pretty warm out still, so they're still out and about. Take it as in-game noise. I'll jump back in the truck. The views on this map are phenomenal. They really are. Like, those fields over there, we can work. It's mind-blowing to think that. Like, fields that you can see, for the most part, on this map. We're actually going to be able to work them and use them and all that good stuff. So if we go further up this road, take a left turn. Follow our awesome milk truck. How many of you guys remember this? I never understood why we could never drive it. We'll go up here, go to the castle. Mind all the pedestrians. Now we'll take a look at the signs here. We've got the Lavender Forest and I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. Castle up top. So we'll take a look at the forest and then we'll just drip. Why is that? Why is this tail happy? I know it's steep, but it's not that steep. Wow. More realistic, people. More realistic mod. And here's the forest. We'll take a quick walk. I'll just put that up. No, that up. So you guys can see. Pretty sparse forest. Oh, that's pretty cool. Different foliage. The famous cliff design there. I believe that was from Sandy Bay. And you go all the way down here into a grass field. Number 27, pretty small field. It's a pretty cool forest area for anyone that does want to do forestry. Nothing insane, doesn't need to be. But nonetheless, we have a forest. We'll leave the truck here, actually. We'll zip across over here to the castle. Now, people do walk through it, which is pretty cool. And you can investigate and look all the way through golden nuggets. So let's take a bird's eye view of the castle. And we'll get up here. We'll zoom up. And we'll have a little bit of a look-see around the architecture of it. Pretty neat. I'm not sure if this is a Oxygendavid one or whether it was already done. I have no idea. So you can see the landscape of the map. It's just, it's amazing. So I think some of the border is 3D, so some of it, obviously it's not workable fields. And I'll just show you, I believe it's a new border though. Oxygen and those guys have come up with, there you go, yeah. So the scenery there, that stuff obviously we can't go to, that's the boundary of the map. But it looks like it's workable. So in some respects I was wrong in saying every field you can see, you can work. Not every field, but a bit of common sense. So you was in the valley, you can see where the farmyard is. Down there. You can work all the way up here. Alright, less blabbing, more actual showing you guys some stuff. And jump back in our truck. And what we'll do now is we'll pause and head down the same road again. The way we just came, go to the pig farm. End up by field 34 along that road. Quick loop around as we slide down the hill quite rapidly. And basically just cover most of the interesting parts. So we should be right back. So you may be wondering, why are you stopped in the middle of the road? Well, here's one of the pieces of traffic. Yep. Our trusty favourite vehicle, Land Rover. Then we have the bobbies, the police van. All of this stuff, like some of the texture work, it does need to get touched up. Dave is working on it. Yes, you have a horn, we know it. Another car here, which I believe it's mistaken itself for a DeLorean. Anything else? No. So that's 3 of the different types. Like I say, it's a Russian pack, so you'll notice the Russian number plates on a lot of the stuff there. But he's retexturing it. Oh, what have we got coming down here, over here? Hey. Oh, there's a truck again. Here it is there. Pretty neat. Of course, some stuff I feel, I know Dave is watching this now, some stuff probably should get taken out if possible, stuff that's really Russian, and other stuff that's a bit more you can get away with, leave it in. So we'll take a left here into the pig yard. So if you guys have noticed, everything's pretty close. Oakfield Farm. I actually really like this pig farm. It's pretty darn neat. And what's so special about it, you may be saying? Well, nothing crazy. It's just nicely laid out. Got the slurry pit down there. Extra storage here. There we go, there's a manure pit. This barn here, I think I said to Oxygen about possibly making it work, and I don't know if that will ever be the case, and I've accidentally found a golden nugget. Ah, sweet, we've got the storage here. So I believe storage is separate from... Can we open this side? No. Storage is separate from each farm. I believe Oxygen will probably put in the comments down below if I'm wrong, or hit me up. So the pig area here. Very nice indeed. All the animals have been thoroughly tested by all the testers. So they should all be working as intended. I quite like the pig area, I must admit. Small, but it doesn't need to be anything crazy. And there's something about this house over here. Of course, there are some branded vehicles laying around as scenery. Obviously, Suzuki right here. That will be taken out for the PlayStation, but I really like that model. It's just a nice looking house. CCTV, the ADT. I don't know if you've got that on the main farm, Dave, but that may have to go. We'll get retextured out, as that's Brandon too. obviously be aware of that. But it's a nice looking house, the way it's laid out. I like that. I'm pretty sure it's not giant stock. I don't think it is anyway. So that little path down here leads us to field 40. And also we've got the chickens here too. Chickens are nice and out the way, which I can get behind. Solely get behind them. I think everyone as a whole are just not into the chickens. Annoying more than anything. So this road here will take us up to field 34. So we'll take you down that. Taking in the scenery. Really can't show you too much off to either side because of the trees. Little lay-by here. I believe this is the stables. Now I don't think we have any animated animals like we did on the previous maps. I'm not too sure. But exile point right there. Cool. And wouldn't be too surprised if there's a bale sale point hidden away in there too. What's this little barn? Oh, another nugget. Jeez. Public footpath probably into this field. Very, very nice. I'll hop over that gate, back into this one. So the skybox is also a custom one. I believe it's a 4K skybox, I think. You want reasonable size equipment for this, that's for sure. Probably, I'm going to use the Lexion as a guess. Probably 750, at least a 10,000 litre tank, at least. Each to their own though. Get a new house model down there. I believe it's new anyway. Steep driveway, cool. There, golden nugget. Taking it in. Very nice indeed. This is probably the first map tour I've done and accidentally found quite a few of the nuggets. We've already passed field 34. So we'll go all the way until we can't go no more. We'll take a quick pause and go to the opposite end of the map. And drive all the way through. As I say, some big old... Hey, there we go, map boundary. See what I mean? Like, I could have kept going and not realised. But we ran into it just because I didn't know. I don't know how I feel about that. It'd be nice if we knew it was coming to an end, possibly. I'm not sure. Not sure. And everyone can put their input on that one, and I don't think the testers have seen any issue. It's probably a good thing if you're running into it like that, because it just naturally goes in, other than texture differences. So we'll roll back down this road, and we will head probably... I'll show you the sawmill, because I kind of sped by that, and I forgot it was there, to be quite honest. Actually, no, we won't. We'll go down to Empire Stores up that way, and then we'll go up to the sawmill and through that way and up around the back and show you the sheep area. And that'll really conclude everything, I think. So we'll meet you guys over there. I have no words. Obviously, I completely did that on purpose to retest the reset point. The reset point is over here by the extra silage bit by the cow yard. Well, as I was. Okay, I'm not going to lie, this truck's a handful to drive, more realistic. The hedges do have bullet bills, hedge collisions. I think they were a bullet bill that did them, where bales will not roll through them. Headers, I believe pallets can't go through them. Bales cannot go through them. Everything else can. Perfect for hired workers. It's something that I feel Giants should probably take a look at for their maps, because it means if they use this type of collisions, yeah, we could see some bridge maps. So going down this road, taking a left, no, right turn. Did I say left earlier when I first started it? Got a nice bus stop here. I do like the little touch of the leaves and all the crap in the corner here. It's very typical. And a good old bus sign there. And I can actually say that is the correct number for the bus route going this way. The 51 bus. I can wholeheartedly say that is correct. I don't know, I think that's that 51 went this way. Had a friend at college that used to live out this way. Let's just say that. So this is the side road that I was on about. So we'll come up here. I believe field 43 is the biggest field on the map. It's a good size one. I would definitely recommend a quad track, a tractor of good size for this map for sure. At least one big tractor. Because the hills and the... Well, just look at it. It doesn't look like we've gone up that high. But we have. Kind of crazy the way the undulations are. I like it. You see a bit of texture popping in. That's due to my graphics settings. Real nice house. Yeah, Dave. My hat is firmly off to Dave. He's come a long way in his modelling. He really has. He's learned a lot. So this is the garden centre. Can we... Look what we found there! Another golden nugget. Yeah, do I tempt it? Do I tempt it? Nope. Abort. Abort that one. Oh, I'm gonna glaze over that one, Dave. I'm finding these nuggets by accident now. Forklift over here, or what's around the back? Is this another small forestry area? Yeah, it is. It's another forest. Oh, that's neat. I've never actually been down here. I'll tell you guys the truth. I have never been down here. So we're discovering this for the first time together. Pretty cool. I think I prefer this forest to the other one, to be quite honest. Just because I'd feel bad for ruining the other one. I really would. I'm not sure if any of these trees are rescaled. There is an issue when you rescale the trees, the collisions go out of whack. But I don't believe they have been. On the brakes. I'll tell you what, I've got to talk about it. More realistic on this pickup truck here. Yeah, I've changed it half a lot. So I'll go back down here. Try and keep this video to a sort of steady to a point, but short. So you guys have already seen this road. We'll head back, and once we go up the other road by field 2 on the map and field 15, in between that, we'll loop around, show you that, and I'll take another loop and show you the sawmill as that all joins up as one. Alright, nice little sign there, private road, farm access only. Well, in that case, we have the farm. Let's go down here. So this is field 13. This is a field I've actually harvested quite a few times. Through the testing. Getting different stuff for the animals, the straw and all that good stuff. Plenty of grass fields on this map, plenty of arable fields, plenty of big arable fields as well. So there's the entrance to the farm. Got to notice these little mushroom stool things. I believe these were originally for holding buildings above the ground. Correct me if I'm wrong there, people. But I think that's what they were for, if memory serves. So there's the entrance to field 13. And over here we have the sheep area, which is actually in the main yard. There's honestly not much to show. I'll quickly get out, run down. Water trough, food trough, gate to offload them. Plain and simple. They have a huge area. I would say they have a bigger area than the cows. I think personally I would have liked to see the cows have an area this big, but it doesn't matter. It truly doesn't matter. And the cows have got, actually, to be fair, I believe the cows will roam in all of this. So they've got quite a big area too. The cow yard's changed dramatically. Really dramatically. It'd be kind of cool if Dave at some point releases some pictures. Where's our truck? Of what the cow yard used to look like and what it looks like now. Especially after this week, because I believe there's going to be a few other people doing videos this week on the map. I'm not going to say names just in case they don't. I highly doubt they'll miss the opportunity though. So we've got a beautiful windmill up here as per usual. So we're going to be wanting to take a turn. This is new. This gate wasn't here before. I don't think. Have I never driven to the top of this road? I may not have ever driven to the top of this road. It's too funny. Wow, it's actually got sound effects now. Does. That's cool. And there's a map boundary. Can't move any further. It looks like I should keep on going. Yeah, I just climbed the map boundary there. Interesting. But yeah, it almost feels like you should be able to walk more, but you can't. I know there's golden nugget there. I know it's going to catch a lot of people out. So we'll take the loop around up here, check out the sawmill, keep the map open. So what do I think of the map? Yeah, I'm going to be biased. This is my area. I'm not going to say, but I don't live in this area, granted. I'm 38 minutes away. But this is the landscape I see. Oh, what's that sign? Gloucestershire Way footpath, public footpath. Very nice. But this is my area, basically. This is the type of landscape I know. So I'm going to be kind of biased in that respect. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's it. It's another sell point up here. Glad I showed you this. So another barrier like this. I've seen it a few times on maps. I believe this is the first Oxygendavid's put in it. So what is this? Hilltop Stores. I wonder why it was called Hilltop Stores. No idea why. Of course, these trucks expect them to be gone in the console version just because of, yeah, Volvo. That being said, Dave, if you could get a MAN truck, no reason why this couldn't be partnered up with a MAN truck, maybe. I don't know how hard that would be. Another golden nugget there. Alright. Straight down this footpath. Okay, so we own these two fields from default. Field 10 you wouldn't want to touch anyway because that's the cow yard. Oh yeah, this is steep. Oh, on the brakes. Oh, I know what road this is. So this reminds me a lot of a road towards the old RAF Lynham Air Force Base, now MOD Lynham. So a nice little bridge there, public footpath bridge. Little river there. Oh, that's pretty cool. Now, can we get up through here? Yeah, we can. So we can check out this area if we really wanted. But, again, some stuff like that, I leave for you guys to investigate, not me. Well, not me showing you everything. What have we got here? A message board. I wonder what Dave's going to put there. Oh, that's cool. Fire hydrant. I've never seen one of these on UK maps. That'd be cool if you had the grate there. Not going to lie. What's up here then? I know I'm going to find another nugget up here. Oh, wow. That's steep. See what I mean? You can just go off on tangents and look for stuff. It's pretty neat. Do you guys do that on maps? Because I know I tend to on these sort of videos. Kind of get ahead of myself. Ooh, single track road, so there'll be no traffic coming down here. Yeah, this is actually really cool. Any big machinery coming down here would be quite the squeeze. For sure. Another egg sell point up there by the looks of it. Yep, already off the road. Try and take it steady, but not go stupidly slow for you guys to fall asleep and get bored. And back to the main road as a tractor goes on by. So I think Dave is going to tinker with the different traffic. It'd be cool to get some stuff in there eventually, which is more British than anything. So the sawmill, obviously, where you take everything from the forest, wood chips, your various different types of logs, sell points. I believe they're all the same price. I'm not particularly sure. Quick run through the sawmill. Everyone knows what sawmill looks like. A lot of people don't spend time here. Who knows if you are one of them? I will say this, if you are planning on going back to the main yard, this way here saves a lot of time. Going up around here. Now we did miss the turn to go down the little laneway by the track just down here, which I will show you guys momentarily. I'll open these gates. There are lots of gates. Understandably, honestly, this area, most farms have quite the gate systems. Obviously, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out why. It's a nice little... Well, hey, truck's actually handling pretty cool. for here. This area is way different from what it used to be, if memory serves correctly. Break. Another gate and into sort of the church courtyard. I will say this right off the hop, there's no Easter eggs on these headstones, unlike before, I don't think. No, these are just genuine headstones, all the same. Yep, we'll get away from that. The church does play some music. I don't know if it's copyright friendly. YouTubers, be warned, it's something I mean to have asked Dave, so Dave, yeah, heads up on that one, it may not be copyright friendly, I don't know. So that really is Oakfield Farm in a nutshell. And you've seen the fields, you've seen the farm. I think I've covered all of them, hopefully. As I said, I'm biased, this is my area, not too far away from it anyway. So it's a landscape that I know and I love. When I first loaded into this map, if you guys live in this area, it'll feel natural to you. It wasn't a case of, oh my god, look how pretty it looks like West Coast or Sandy Bay. It was, oh my god, I feel at home. This is amazing. It's like playing out in the fields that I grew up in. So I rate it highly just because of that. Let me know your guys' opinion. No doubt Oxygendavid is going to be in the comments, fairly active. Like I say, there are going to be a couple of other YouTubers doing videos on it along the lines. We'll zoom out and take in the sights of Oakfield. But I recommend it. You guys are in for a treat this Christmas. Like I say, it's going to be released this month, this side of Christmas for PC players, the opposite side of Christmas into the new year for console players. That will take a little bit more refining. That's unfortunately, consoles are a lot more finicky. So stay tuned for this on the Giants mod hub. If you see Oxygendavid in streams, give him your thoughts on the map from what you've seen. I think I should be doing Let's Plays on this in the next couple of weeks, sooner than later, so stay tuned for that. I've got a special series that I'm going to be running off of this map, along with a normal gameplay series, so stay tuned for that. Until next time, guys, I will catch you on the flip side. Later.